I'm Alex, and this is Technical Gaming. DICE have officially announced RSP is coming to Battlefield 5. In past Battlefield titles, players could buy servers that gave them control over in-game options like tick count, weapon damage, player health, map rotations, and more. In Battlefield 1, DICE opted to make it an in-house feature called RSP. Before this, it was something offered by third-party services. Now, the upside of going in-house was the quality of the servers and their settings were much more consistent. The downside was RSP lacked really meaningful control and moderation features. Until today, the future of RSP in Battlefield 5 was uncertain. It had been hinted at here and there as a topic of discussion for DICE internally, but never officially confirmed or denied as a feature that would be added or not added to the game. Today's announcement is the direct result of community feedback. If it weren't for the massive outcry for RSP support, it's likely BF5 would have never gotten it. RSP for Battlefield 5 will debut after this summer. Features and support for it will launch in approximately 3 phases. As development progresses, features may be added, removed, or shifted around from one phase to another. Phase 1 is currently planned to include highlights such as create a private game from the main menu, set a custom name for the server, password protect the server, control what maps are used within the map rotation, control what game modes are available, control the number of players needed to break pre-round, kick players from the current game, control what classes are available, and much more. Moderation and admin settings will include apply a preset config to a private game, vanilla, infantry only, DICE authored, etc. Save your server settings as a custom preset so you can reapply at will. Administrate and manage server settings in the main menu or via a private game's web portal, manually switch specific players between teams, report private games in the advanced search screen, and more. Again, these are just the highlights from the announcement and are subject to change. DICE will be revealing more details about RSP during EA Play in June. Probably the most significant point though is the base tier of RSP will be free to all players. Everything in today's announcement is included in the free tier. Overall, this is a massive improvement to BF5. A lot of the issues players have with the game can be solved via RSP. In many ways, custom servers are the backbone of long-term support for multiplayer games, not just Battlefield. Not having RSP or some variation of it in Battlefield 5 left a considerable portion of the player base feeling left out to dry. Without custom servers, players are totally at the mercy of whatever the devs decide to do with matchmaking. Players that wanted limited time modes like rushback and public matchmaking can now set up their own public servers for it. RSP also gives players the ability to play in private using password protected servers to capture cinematic footage, run competitive matches, test new content, and more. It also helps ensure that the game's long-term player base can retain some level of control over the game once it stops receiving updates. If a gun or mechanic is found to be wildly imbalanced after the game stops getting updates, players can potentially configure servers to disable that specific weapon or mechanic. That can significantly improve the shelf life of a multiplayer game. For more information about today's announcement, be sure to check the description. I have it linked there as well as a Twitter thread with all of the relevant details highlighted. I'm Alex, and this has been Technical Gaming. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like or a comment saying what you appreciated about it. For future videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching.